Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Mike McCarthy is the producer behind the boards. It's that time of the year where we go through all 32 teams with our 7-round mock draft. And before we get started, let's take a look at the mock draft rules. First, these picks are based off what I would do as the GM of the team, not based off what I think will happen or what will actually happen in April's draft. And we use Football Game Plan Scouting's prospect rankings and big board, which you could find at footballgameplan.com/FBGP scouting. These picks are based off what I believe the team needs are, and there are no trades in this mock draft. And finally, it's only a mock draft, so you can relax that sphincter and enjoy the video. In round one for the Jets, I added one of the premier edge rushers in the class in Montez Sweat out of Mississippi State. I think he would pair up perfectly with Jordan Jenkins on the opposite side, giving Gang Green the pass rushing threat they've been looking for quite some time now. In round three, I added cornerback Amani Aruware out of Penn State, who could end up as a safety at the next level, a la Malcolm Jenkins for the Philadelphia Eagles. Anthony Johnson out of Buffalo would give Sam Darnold a receiving threat that's both a deep threat and a physical threat after the catch on shorter patterns. Doubling down in the secondary with Clemson's Trayvon Mullen, I think this is an area where you may see the Jets attack heavily in the draft despite their activity in free agency, and building depth along the offensive line with the versatile Michael Jordan out of Ohio State, who could easily serve any one of the 5 spots up front for Gang Green. And rounding out their draft with free safety Marquise Blair out of Utah, who would provide good depth behind both Jamal Adams and Marcus May, giving the new defensive coordinator Greg Williams much more flexibility with the aforementioned players, as all 3 could find their way on the field at the same time in some capacity. So that's a wrap here from the Football Game Plan Scouting Studios. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Be sure to follow me on all of my social media accounts. Don't forget to check out and subscribe on iTunes to Football Game Plan Podcast, where you can find our Scout Team podcast, which features a bunch of prospect interviews from the 2019 class. And as always, subscribe to the Football Game Plan Network, located at youtube.com/footballgameplan.